I don't know about you, but I like TV. And there's been some shows that have educated me almost as much as the teachers that were paid to do so. So I figured, why not put a list of 10 together? I think it'd be kind of fun. I don't know about you. Now, this isn't your traditional 10 or what have you, but maybe some of these shows have helped you. I don't know. But this is going to be a list of, as it is typing out here, the top 10 educational TV shows that I have watched. So don't exactly get mad. It's a list of the shows that I felt helped me. So enjoy. Okay, I'm getting this one out of the way now. I don't like Barney all that much. Never have, but I hate to say it and admit it, but there was a lot that the show taught me. Whether I wanted to learn it or not, but that's just how it was. Now, whether it was Barney himself or someone else, I don't know, but it's, you can't help but say that it did help you. Whether it taught you shapes and colors or something deeper about being friendly to those around you and maybe that happening to you. But I guess that's just what it was. A show about just that, how to make friends and teaching you, I guess, the basics. Now, Sesame Street was along the same lines, just it was one of the first to do it, as it came out in about 1969, I believe. Now, it's great and memorable for, again, the same kind of premise as Barney. It's just, it taught you all kinds of things with great characters, and the voices, of course, are iconic, and celebrities and athletes and stars from the day that were popular coming on there to help kids out. Obviously, it's done something right, as it's still going after all these years. Now, Beakman's World was a little bit different, as it included fan questions. Fans could mail their questions into the show, and the title character who's on the page, on the screen here, he'd read them, which I don't know if that was done. Now, it didn't last as long as its rival, which I'll get to later, but it was good. It taught you just about anything from what kind of clouds are in the sky to how your digestive system works. Now, was it good for its time? Absolutely. I don't. Again, the whole fan mail thing. I don't know if that was revolutionary or not. I think it might have been, but it was still really funny, really good, and obviously educational. Also, to me, the theme song was kind of catchy. Maybe that was just me. I don't know. Now, just like Sesame Street, this show is way before my time. It came out in 1968 originally, but as you can tell by the by the picture, this show was really kind of gentle. Of course, with the title Mr. Rogers, talking directly to the crowd, which I guess you could say was breaking the fourth wall. Maybe not, but it was really good. It taught you everything from how to make certain stuff, you know, making arts and crafts and what have you. All kinds of great things. Of course, him singing, and then the neighborhood of make believe for those who remember that. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Rogers has left us, but of course, his show lives on. I don't know if it's in syndication somewhere or not, but if you have young kids, they should probably watch this too. As much as I love Sonic, can't put this in my top 5 for many reasons, as there was a better show, more action oriented, but I'm not saying this isn't a bad show. I'm simply saying that this was more geared toward education rather than action and story. It showed our lovable blue blur, or whatever you want to call them, dealing with all kinds of things from how to deal with bullies to probably brushing your teeth, something simple like that. But it was still fun, it was still educational, it was still hilarious to see. It was more based off the games than anything else. So that's a plus. As I said, not a bad show, it just paved the way for a better show. Now, whether you watched the game show, which I didn't really like, or the almost fully animated show, which I did enjoy, this show was really good. As the name suggests, it kind of teaches you more about world history and world landmarks, which is really cool. All under the premise of trying to find the mysterious woman who is for some reason stealing landmarks and stealing precious artifacts. Why, I don't know, but it was a hell of a lot of fun to watch. Sorry the picture's a tad big, but I think you'll understand. Now, some of you are probably going, really? A cooking show? Trust me, this isn't any ordinary cooking show. This actually shows you and teaches you through not just, well, some scientific methods, but just simple process how to make food that's sometimes really good for you, sometimes, well, I guess not so good, and probably better than most of the fast food restaurants we all travel to. Now, it actually has stopped running live shows, new shows, but you can find it not only on the internet, but you can probably find it on DVD all over the place. So it's worth a watch if you enjoy it. It's probably one of the best cooking shows ever, unless, of course, you're from the 70s or 80s and saw Julia Child, then that's a different story. Anyone born in the 90s should know exactly what this is about, at least those, who are young enough to remember. Based off the books from Scholastic, the Magic School Bus show actually was really, really funny. It pretty much took the books and made them much more interesting by putting the imagination of kids to work, and of course the teacher, and of course the star of the show, the bus itself. Now, they did all kinds of crazy things, whether it's food, whether it's science, whether it's astronomy in some ways. It was a really fun show. The theme song's great. I don't know about you, but Miss Frizzle, probably one of the best teachers ever. You have no idea how hard it is for me not to put this at number one, but there's just one show better than that. Now, Bill Nye the Science Guy is one of the few shows that actually taught me more than my teachers or the textbooks. It's it's great. There's so much that he teaches in just a crazy way. And bonus points goes to how it was filmed out here in the Northwest. It was filmed in Seattle, which is really awesome. Now, unfortunately, the show doesn't exist. I have yet to see it on TV in the last 10 plus years. But I'll tell you, it was well worth watching. It's also one of the few shows that has an awesome theme song and that I watched in high school. Very, very cool. I recommend it to anyone. Well, what is there not to say about this show? It's 10 years is a long time for any show, and this one has lasted 10, maybe almost more. There's a reason it's still going, and there's a reason why it's still so great. Simple premise of it. These guys, Adam, Jamie, Carrie, Tori, Grant, these guys go through, the guys and gal, I should say, they go through common urban legends and myths people have about almost anything, from movies to TV to books to old legends. They go after every single one of them full force, and they show, whether through science, through chemistry, through all kinds of things, of course, with the help of professionals, they go through and they show you just how, if they are true, if they could be, or if it's just flat out garbage. This is amazing. This show is everywhere. And if you watch this show religiously like I do, then props to you. This is one of the best shows out there. I couldn't recommend it enough. It's that good. There are, a few gross experiments that they do, but what they do is, I guess you could say, part public service, part hobby. It's that great. Quick honorable mention to how it's made. It's a good show, and I recommend it also. That's my 10. If you have one, as it'll say, put it in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.